What is up, everyone? I'm Chris, and we're Endless Sauce here, and today we're going to be doing the part 3 of the long-awaited What If the Remaining Saiyans Were Good? Dragon Ball Z What If. I know it's been a while. I know the other two parts were actually really good, and people actually enjoyed it, so I'm sorry that it took us forever to get to part 3, but I want to do this one more because I'm actually interested in this one, and there's a lot more Saiyans to put into the story. So yeah, another thing, I do apologize if my mic quality is a bit weird because I adjusted my mic a bit, so I am sorry if it's a bit weird, different from normal, but other than that, so I just want to say, if you have any ideas for any other What If on Dragon Ball or any other anime, leave it down in the comments down below, and we'll make sure to reply to your comment to let you know what we think. So other than that, let's get into part 3 of the What If the Remaining Saiyans Were Good. So where we left off, Goku, Vegeta, and Broly finally left the time chamber, and their power levels currently shocks everyone. Goku and Vegeta are neck and neck, having the same power level of 3 million, to where Broly has 5 million. Piccolo, who has just fused with Kami, cannot believe this much power. Kami is kind of a bit upset on how their fusion was kind of useless now, and does shout at Goku, but either way, it had to be done. All four of them began to head to the battlefield to go take out the threat, but they hoped that everyone else can hold on just a bit longer so that they can get there in time. Back at the battlefield, the Saiyans are just being thrown around by Frieza as he taunts them, calling them jokes and all weaklings. The humans are looking grim in their situation, being exhausted after fighting thousands of Frieza soldiers. Suddenly, another space pod shoots into Earth, as everyone is confused on who that is. Frieza is about to shoot it down, but then is kicked in the face by Gohan, and since he wasn't ready for that, Frieza felt the pain and began to get pissed off. He powers up to 10% of his full power, and no one can stand a chance against him, even if they all work together. Frieza begins to pummel on the Saiyans while Tarbles stands in fear, and Gohan just watches his uncle, Nappa, and Paragus all getting beaten by Frieza. Frieza prepares to shoot Raditz, but this triggers Gohan as he gets a rage boost and rushes down Frieza, beating on him. Gohan knows he can't beat Frieza, but he must stall as long as possible. The others are going as fast as they can to the battle. They sense the new mystery power level, and are impressed with the new person's power level being 2 million. Goku is a bit worried as he senses Frieza's new power, and if this new mysterious person is an ally or foe. Gohan is now getting beaten by Frieza with ease. Then Frieza tosses Gohan away as he shoots a blast at his direction, but then the ki blast is slinged away. Frieza is shocked by this and questions who he is. Gohan sees a shadowy figure with a similar hair as his father. Gohan calls out for his dad, but when the man spoke, he had a more deeper, raspier voice, as he apologizes, saying that he got him mixed up with someone else. It is revealed to be Turles, as he puts Gohan down when he looks to Frieza's shoulders with a swipe of his hand, and they all collapse. The humans are stunned by this and wonder who he was. Turles explains what he's been doing for the time while he rejected the strange dragon that told him that he was summoned to the planet Earth. Back then, when Goku made his wish to teleport all the Saiyans to Earth, Turles rejected it and asked Shenron what was the situation, as Shenron explained everything from Frieza destroying planet Vegeta to how the remaining Saiyans were planning to avenge their people on planet Earth. At first, Turles laughed at this, but then Shenron said that if they do manage to kill Frieza, he could finally have freedom and not stay in hiding anymore. Turles then really thinks about it, but then his crew says that he shouldn't because it would be a waste of time, and the rest of the dumb Saiyans will just die. This angers Turles and his Saiyan pride, as he begins to fight his own crew, telling them to not call them dumb Saiyans. As the rest of his crew begins to fight Turles, but after 2 long days, Turles emerges out victorious after slaying his entire crew by himself. Turles then begins to listen to Frieza's report throughout his scouter throughout the whole year, as he trains vigorously and even uses the fruit from the Tree of Might. His power level at first grew slowly, but over time he grew more powerful as he used the fruit more until he overheard that Frieza brought his entire army to go to Earth in a week's time to kill the rest of the Saiyans as he left to Earth. Turles apologizes to Gohan for being late to the party, but he has come to aid in the defeat of Frieza. Frieza just laughs at this, saying no matter how long he trains, it won't be enough to defeat him. Turles smirks as he flies to Frieza, telling him that this will be his grave as he powers up to full power Frieza laughs, saying that it won't be enough, as Turles reaches out for his bag and pulls out a fruit and consumes it, bringing his power level to 10 million. Frieza just laughs, thinking it's nothing, since he isn't able to sense power levels, while everyone else is shocked that his power level multiplied by 5 times. At this point, Frieza is using less than 4% of his full power. So currently Turles would have the advantage over this fight as he begins to pound on Frieza with full force. Frieza is shocked that someone can ever get close to this power, as Turles does not let up as he just continues sending multiple kicks and punches as he slams Frieza down and shoots a kill driver as a huge explosion happens as the Z fighters flew away from the pressure. Turles thinks he did it, but then Frieza emerges from the smoke angrily, rushing down Turles and beats on him repeatedly. Turles wasn't ready for this as he starts to lose ground easily. Then Turles sends Frieza back as he makes a shiny ball that he shoots into the air. All the Saiyans know what this is besides Gohan as he stares at it. Raditz tries to warn Gohan, but it was too late as Gohan and Turles began transforming into their Ozaru forms. Raditz was afraid that they had to fight Gohan, but Gohan didn't go crazy. Instead, he actually helped Turles to go fight Frieza. Gohan's power level in his Great Ozaru form is 3.3 million, while Turles is currently at 100 million just because of the increase of the fruit from the Tree of Might. But when he loses that power up, it will go down to 20 million in his Ozaru state. Turles uses this time to beat on Frieza, and Frieza just gets more and more angry. Frieza shoots up into the air and creates a death ball that will destroy the planet as he throws it to the planet. Everyone stands there in shock as they all begin to try to shoot the death ball back, but even with all their force combined, it doesn't seem like it's working. They think it's all over, but then a Kamehameha, Galick Gun, Special Beam Cannon, and an Eraser Cannon hits the death ball and begins to push it back. The Z fighters look back in amazement to see Goku, Vegeta, and Broly finally arriving. They manage to push the death ball away as Frieza is shocked, but then sees Vegeta. He smiles and begins to laugh, saying that this would be his grave. Vegeta then states that he will go first to fight Frieza, as Frieza just laughs, saying he is nowhere near powerful enough to beat him. Vegeta laughs as he says that he has become the legendary Super Saiyan. The other Saiyans are shocked about hearing this myth that is real, as Vegeta begins to power up as a yellow aura forms around him, and he screams as he becomes blonde. Frieza's eyes widen as in fear as he cannot believe that it is true. Vegeta explained that he became the legendary Super Saiyan during his hellish training with Goku and Broly, as they all trained together and grew in power the fastest. He was sparring against both of them, and with the pressure of him fighting both of them, he was able to power up to the Super Saiyan state. Everyone cheers on Vegeta, thinking Frieza will perish, but they don't know that Vegeta's at Super Saiyan is only 150 million, and Frieza's full power is 200 million. Vegeta begins toying with Frieza, beating him senselessly. Vegeta is disappointed with this fight, saying he expected better from the man who slaughtered his race. Frieza then begs to let him go full power to give him a real challenge, as Vegeta listens. Raditz and Goku tries to tell Vegeta not to let him, as Goku rushes at Vegeta at Kaioken times 10 to stop Vegeta, but Vegeta easily holds him down, saying that he will not question the King of Saiyans. He tells Goku, no, he tells Kakarot that he will stand down and watch how he will end Frieza. Vegeta turns away from Goku, saying how he does not trust him with the power of the legend that will end Frieza. Raditz begins to worry as he sees the power gap between Vegeta and Frieza as he flies away. Frieza looks, but Vegeta tells him not to pay any attention to him as their fight continues. Turles has turned back into his normal state, and so has Gohan, but he is currently knocked out. Everyone is upset at Raditz for running away, but Goku believes his brother has some sort of plan ready. During the fight against Vegeta and Frieza, Vegeta is losing terribly, and everyone can see that, and begins to worry again. Then Frieza just begins to toy with Vegeta with ease, as then Frieza is about to end Vegeta, but then Goku and Broly rush at Frieza together to save Vegeta. Raditz arrives at his place as he shows that he collected the Dragon Balls before Frieza came, but was shocked to see that it was just rocks. But then he thinks, when Piccolo returned, he was much more powerful in an instant. Then he put the pieces all together to realize that Piccolo must have fused with Kami, as this anger Raditz as he loses hope. He then begins to think about his nephew Gohan and this girl he met with blonde hair who could also change her hair blue. Then he gets up quickly and flies back to the group, ready to put his life on the line for this planet. Goku and Broly are teaming up on Frieza, but he is able to handle them for now as the Saiyans both power up throughout the fight. Then Vegeta joins in, but angrily as he told the others that he didn't need their help. Frieza then is tired of this as he just quickly beats on all three of them as he shoots a blast to Goku as Goku couldn't do much. Then a shadowy figure covers him as Goku hears a yell to see that Raditz took on the blast full force. Raditz was already damaged enough, and this blast was fatal for Raditz as he gives the last senzu bean he had to Goku so that he can gain a Zenkai. Raditz tears up, apologizing to his brother for not being strong enough, saying that he is grateful for meeting him and spending time with him and his only family member left as Raditz passes away. Goku catches his brother, trying to give the senzu bean to Raditz, but it was too late as Raditz is already gone. Goku eats the senzu bean, but then tears cover his eyes as his sadness then becomes anger as lightning shoots around Goku as he screams and his hair flashes yellow as Goku powers up to become another Super Saiyan, as now Goku's power level would be 300 million, as the Zenkai boost he received brought his base power from 3 million to 5 million, plus with an extra rage boost, so it would go from 250 million with another 50 million with the rage boost. Goku then starts beating on Frieza as he is stronger than Frieza's full power as everyone is shocked that Goku is toying with Frieza. Goku doesn't waste time and just erases Frieza with a ki blast. Everyone thinks it's all over as Gohan goes to Raditz's corpse being sad that his uncle passed away, and then there's no Dragon Balls to revive him. But then Vegeta would bring up Piccolo and his people, and if they find Namek, they most likely would have more Dragon Balls. The humans celebrate as they think it's over, but Goku stays in his Super Saiyan state and he looks up into space as he tells everyone who cannot fight to leave, but those who can have energy to fight to get ready as they all question him on why, as also Vegeta also senses the two power levels similar to Frieza as he powers up once more back into his Super Saiyan state. Then the group decides who can stay in the fight and who will leave. Most of the humans decide to head back since they are low and tired, but Krillin chooses to stay as he won't want to leave Goku as this whole new army is here to destroy their planet. Tarble is too injured to continue as Vegeta forces his younger brother to pick up Raditz's body and to leave with the others. So the people who are staying to continue fighting to defend Earth are Goku, Vegeta, Nappa, Broly, Paragus, Gohan, Krillin, Turles, and Piccolo, as they all get prepared to fight stronger enemies. Alright guys, that's where we're going to end off this part. I'm sorry if it's a bit short. I promise that the next one will be longer, but I wanted to just get this video out since people were waiting for it for a long time. Again, thank y'all. This series is actually doing really good, so thank y'all for the support on this series. Another thing, like I said, if you have any idea for a what if, leave it down in the comments down below and we will reply to you. But yeah, that will be all. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch y'all in the next what if. Peace.